In a world buzzing with constant noise and chatter, have you ever wondered what it feels like to step away from the chaos and find peace in silence? Imagine walking through a crowded street, surrounded by people talking loudly, cars honking, and phones ringing. Now, picture finding a quiet corner where all that noise fades away. How would it change your perspective if you could harness the power of that silence and use it to your advantage? What if you could create moments of calm amidst the storm? Silence isn't just the absence of sound. It's a powerful tool that can transform your life. In Buddhism, silence is more than just a break from noise. It's a way to connect deeply with oneself and understand the true nature of reality. But how exactly does silence help us achieve this? And how can we use it to navigate the complexities of our modern lives? Think about a time when you felt overwhelmed by a situation or conversation. Now, imagine responding not with words, but with thoughtful silence. How might that change the outcome of the situation? Silence can be incredibly powerful when used strategically. It can give you the space to think clearly, observe without judgment, and respond with intention rather than reaction. Welcome to Wisdom Woven, where we explore profound insights into the art of living with greater mindfulness and clarity. Today, we dive into the transformative power of silence and how it can help you navigate through life's noise and confusion. If you find these insights valuable, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. There are so many views on this channel, but only 0.2% subscribe, so please show your support and join our growing community. In this video, we will uncover how silence, often misunderstood or overlooked, can be a profound tool for personal growth and self-discovery. We'll explore how practicing silence can help clear your mind, enhance your understanding, and bring about a sense of calm that is often lost in the hustle and bustle of everyday life. By the end of this video, you'll have a deeper appreciation for the power of silence and how it can be a key element in finding peace and clarity in your own life. Stay tuned as we delve into how this simple yet powerful practice can make a significant impact on your mental and emotional well-being. Silence may seem simple, but its effects can be truly transformative. Let's begin this journey together and discover the many ways in which silence can enrich our lives. Understanding silence, a gateway to inner wisdom. Imagine a pond on a calm day, its surface smooth and undisturbed. Now, picture what happens when you throw a stone into it. Ripples spread across the water, distorting the once clear image beneath. Our minds are like that pond. When we're constantly bombarded with information and noise, our thoughts become like ripples, making it hard to see our true selves. But when we embrace silence, it's like letting the pond settle, allowing us to see beneath the surface with clarity. Silence is not merely about stopping talking or reducing noise. It's about creating space within ourselves to experience deeper understanding and insight. In the busy world we live in, our thoughts and emotions are often like that disturbed pond, filled with constant movement and noise. By seeking moments of silence, we allow ourselves to calm those ripples and find a clearer perspective. Buddhism teaches that true wisdom comes from within, and silence is a key to unlocking this inner wisdom. When we sit in silence, we give our minds the chance to settle, much like the pond returning to stillness. In this quiet, we can hear our own thoughts and feelings more clearly, without the usual noise and distraction. It's in these moments of stillness that we begin to understand ourselves better and see things from a new perspective. Think of a time when you were caught in a whirlwind of thoughts and emotions. It might have been a stressful situation at work, a disagreement with a friend, or even a busy day at home. In these moments, our minds can become cluttered and overwhelmed. But when we take a step back and embrace silence, we give ourselves the chance to pause and reflect. This pause can help us respond with greater clarity and calm, rather than reacting impulsively. In our daily lives, we often overlook the value of silence. We fill every moment with noise, whether it's through conversations, music, or the constant buzz of social media. But by intentionally creating moments of silence, we open ourselves up to a deeper understanding of our own thoughts and emotions. It's in these quiet moments that we can truly listen to ourselves and gain insights that are often hidden beneath the surface of our everyday noise. When we practice embracing silence, we're not just escaping the external noise of the world. We're also creating space within ourselves to explore our inner landscape. This can lead to greater self-awareness and personal growth. For example, during meditation, silence allows us to observe our thoughts without judgment, helping us to understand their origins and patterns. This understanding can lead to profound changes in how we perceive and react to the world around us. Silence also helps us connect with others on a deeper level. In conversations, moments of silence can create space for more thoughtful and meaningful exchanges. When we listen deeply, without rushing to fill the silence with our own words, we create an environment where genuine understanding and connection can flourish. This can strengthen our relationships and improve our interactions with others. The practice of embracing silence can be simple yet powerful. It can start with small, intentional pauses throughout the day. Whether it's taking a few minutes to sit quietly in the morning, finding a moment of stillness during a busy day, or engaging in mindful breathing, these practices help us to integrate silence into our daily routine. Over time, these moments of silence can lead to a greater sense of calm and clarity in our lives. In Buddhism, silence is not about avoiding the world or escaping responsibilities. It's about finding balance and creating space for reflection and insight. By incorporating periods of silence into our lives, we learn to manage our reactions, make more thoughtful decisions, and approach life with greater wisdom. This practice can lead to a deeper sense of peace and fulfillment. In conclusion, silence is a gateway to inner wisdom and understanding. By allowing ourselves to experience moments of stillness, we can gain greater clarity and insight into our own minds and emotions. This practice can help us navigate the complexities of life with greater ease and confidence. Embrace the power of silence and discover how it can enrich your life and enhance your journey towards greater self-awareness and inner peace. The Silent Mind: How to Cultivate Stillness. In a world that never seems to pause, finding stillness within can feel like a distant dream. But imagine, just for a moment, that you could quiet your mind and find a place of calm amidst the constant noise. How would your life change if you could cultivate a silent mind, one that isn't swayed by every thought and emotion that comes its way? Cultivating stillness isn't about escaping from life or avoiding responsibilities. It's about creating a space within yourself where you can experience peace, regardless of the external chaos. This practice of cultivating a silent mind can be incredibly powerful, leading to greater clarity, improved focus, and a deeper connection to your true self. One simple way to begin this practice is through mindfulness. Mindfulness involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment. Start by taking a few moments each day to focus on your breath. Notice how it feels as you inhale and exhale. Your mind may wander, and that's okay. When it does, gently guide your focus back to your breath. This simple act of returning your attention can help quiet the noise in your mind and create a sense of stillness. Another technique to cultivate a silent mind is through meditation. Meditation allows you to sit quietly and observe your thoughts without getting caught up in them. Find a comfortable place to sit, close your eyes, and let your thoughts come and go. Imagine them like clouds drifting across a clear sky. With practice, you'll find that your mind becomes more still, and you can observe your thoughts without being overwhelmed by them. In Buddhism, the concept of mental silence is crucial. It's not about forcing your mind to be quiet, but about understanding and letting go of the constant chatter that often fills our heads. By practicing mindfulness and meditation, you allow yourself to experience moments of mental silence where you can observe your thoughts and feelings without being consumed by them. This awareness can lead to a deeper understanding of yourself and a greater sense of inner peace. Cultivating a silent mind also involves being present in your daily activities. Whether you're eating, walking, or even having a conversation, try to be fully engaged in the moment. Notice the sensations, sounds, and feelings of the experience. This presence helps reduce mental clutter and brings a sense of calm to your daily life. It's important to remember that cultivating stillness is a gradual process. You may not achieve perfect silence right away, and that's perfectly fine. The goal is to create small moments of stillness and gradually build upon them. With time and practice, these moments will become more frequent, and you'll find that your mind is more often at peace. As you practice cultivating a silent mind, you may notice other positive changes in your life. You might find that you're less reactive to stress, more focused on your tasks, and more connected to your inner self. The ability to find stillness amidst the chaos can lead to greater clarity and a more balanced perspective on life. In conclusion, cultivating a silent mind is a valuable practice that can bring about profound changes in your life. By incorporating mindfulness and meditation into your daily routine, and by being present in each moment, you can begin to experience the peace and clarity that comes from a quiet mind. Embrace this practice with patience and openness, and you'll discover the transformative power of stillness. The art of silent observation, seeing beyond words. In our fast-paced world, where conversations often rush from one topic to the next, we rarely take a moment to truly observe what's happening around us. Imagine you're sitting quietly by a serene lake. The surface of the water is still, reflecting the sky above perfectly. This calmness allows you to see things clearly, without distortion. The same principle applies to our lives. By practicing silent observation, we can learn to see beyond the surface and understand the deeper truths that lie beneath. Silent observation isn't just about watching. It's about paying attention with intention and clarity. When we're silent, we give ourselves the space to fully experience and understand our surroundings without the distraction of our own thoughts or judgments. This kind of observation helps us to perceive situations more accurately, leading to a better understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Let's consider a simple example. Think of a time when you were in a heated discussion with someone. If you had paused and observed silently, you might have noticed subtle cues in the other person's body language or tone of voice that revealed more than their words alone could. Silent observation allows us to pick up on these nuances, helping us respond more thoughtfully and effectively. When we engage in silent observation, we tap into a deeper level of awareness. This practice can help us become more present in our daily lives, allowing us to notice things we might otherwise overlook. It helps us understand the true nature of our experiences and interactions, rather than just reacting to the surface level. For example, when you're silent and fully present, you might notice the subtleties of a beautiful sunset, the intricate details of a flower, or the gentle rhythm of a loved one's breathing. These observations can bring a sense of peace and appreciation that often gets lost in the noise of everyday life. In Buddhism, silent observation is closely linked to mindfulness. Mindfulness teaches us to be present and fully engaged in the moment, and silent observation is a powerful tool for cultivating this awareness. By observing silently, we create a space for ourselves to reflect and understand without being clouded by our own preconceived notions or emotional reactions. This helps us gain insight into our true nature and the nature of the world around us. Moreover, silent observation can be a valuable tool in managing our emotions. When we practice being silent and observant, we create a pause between our thoughts and our reactions. This pause allows us to assess our feelings more objectively, reducing the likelihood of impulsive or reactive behavior. For instance, if you're feeling frustrated, taking a moment to observe silently can help you identify the root cause of your frustration and respond in a more balanced and thoughtful way. In addition to its benefits for personal understanding and emotional management, silent observation can also improve our interactions with others. By observing silently, we can better understand the needs and perspectives of those around us. This understanding can enhance our communication and relationships, fostering more meaningful and compassionate connections. Silent observation also encourages a sense of inner stillness and clarity. In a world full of distractions and noise, finding moments of quiet can help us reconnect with ourselves and our inner wisdom. This practice can lead to greater self-awareness and a more profound sense of peace and contentment. To incorporate silent observation into your daily life, start by setting aside a few minutes each day for this practice. Find a quiet space where you can sit comfortably and observe your surroundings without any distractions. Focus on the details of what you see, hear, and feel. Allow yourself to be fully present in the moment, letting go of any judgments or expectations. Over time, this practice can help you develop a deeper sense of awareness and appreciation for the world around you. In summary, the art of silent observation offers a powerful way to see beyond words and gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and our environment. By practicing silence and observation, we can cultivate greater mindfulness, improve our emotional management, and enhance our relationships. Embracing this practice can lead to a more peaceful and fulfilling life, where we can truly appreciate the beauty and complexity of our experiences. Silence as a tool for self-mastery. In the quiet moments of our lives, we often find our truest selves. Just as a calm lake reflects the sky without distortion, silence allows us to see ourselves and our situations more clearly. When we embrace silence, we create a space for self-mastery, where our thoughts and emotions can settle like sediment in still water. This practice is crucial in Buddhism, where inner calm is seen as the foundation for true understanding and control. Self-mastery is not about controlling every aspect of our lives, but about mastering our reactions and understanding our inner world. When faced with a challenging situation, how do you usually respond? Do you react impulsively, or take a moment to pause and reflect? By incorporating periods of silence into your daily routine, you give yourself the opportunity to pause, think, and respond with greater awareness and intention. Consider a time when you were overwhelmed by emotions. Perhaps you felt angry or anxious, and your immediate reaction was to express those feelings outwardly. Now, imagine if instead of reacting immediately, you chose to remain silent for a moment. This brief pause can provide the clarity needed to respond more thoughtfully and effectively. Silence allows you to step back from your emotions and gain a better understanding of their roots. In Buddhism, the practice of mindfulness is closely linked to the use of silence. When we are mindful, we are fully present in the moment, aware of our thoughts and feelings without judgment. Silence helps us to cultivate this mindfulness by removing external distractions and allowing us to focus inwardly. Through meditation and quiet reflection, we can observe our mental patterns and gain insights into our true nature. Mastering oneself through silence also involves understanding and transforming our habitual patterns of thought and behavior. When we are silent, we are not just avoiding noise. We are engaging in a deeper exploration of our inner world. This process helps us identify the sources of our stress and unhappiness, enabling us to address them more effectively. Silence becomes a powerful tool for self-discovery and personal growth. Imagine sitting quietly in a peaceful place, free from the usual noise and distractions. As you sit, you may notice thoughts and feelings arising, but without the rush to react, you observe them more clearly. This practice of silent observation can reveal underlying issues and patterns that we might otherwise overlook. It allows us to see our true self beyond the surface level of daily interactions. Using silence as a tool for self-mastery also means learning to manage our internal dialogue. We often have a running commentary in our minds, filled with judgments, fears, and doubts. By practicing silence, we can quiet this inner chatter and listen to our deeper, more authentic voice. This inner voice can guide us towards more mindful choices and actions, helping us align with our true values and goals. Silence can also be a powerful means of breaking free from negative thought patterns. When we are silent, we create a gap between stimulus and reaction, allowing us to choose how we respond rather than reacting impulsively. This space can help us break the cycle of negative thinking and develop healthier, more constructive ways of approaching life's challenges. Incorporating periods of silence into our daily routine doesn't require drastic changes. It can be as simple as taking a few moments each day to sit quietly, breathe deeply, and reflect. This practice can be integrated into various activities, such as during a walk in nature, while eating a meal, or before going to bed. The key is to find moments of quiet where you can be fully present and aware. Through these practices, silence becomes a powerful ally in our journey towards self-mastery. It helps us gain clarity, manage our emotions, and develop a deeper understanding of ourselves. As we continue to practice and embrace silence, we find that it becomes easier to navigate life's complexities with greater ease and grace. In summary, silence is not just about the absence of sound. It is a profound tool for self-mastery. By embracing periods of quiet and reflection, we gain insight into our inner world, manage our reactions, and develop a more mindful approach to life. This practice aligns with the teachings of Buddhism, where inner calm and understanding are seen as essential for true personal growth and enlightenment. Embracing silence in the face of conflict. In the midst of a heated argument or a challenging situation, how often do we react impulsively, driven by our emotions? Imagine for a moment that you're caught in a conflict. Someone says something that bothers you, and your immediate instinct is to respond, defend, or retaliate. But what if, instead of reacting right away, you chose silence? What might happen if you allowed yourself a moment of quiet before you speak or act? Silence during conflict is not about avoiding the issue or shutting down communication. It's about creating space for clarity and understanding. When we're faced with conflict, our emotions can cloud our judgment and lead us to say things we might regret. Silence offers a pause, a chance to gather your thoughts, calm your emotions, and approach the situation with a clearer mind. Consider a time when you were in a disagreement with someone, and your immediate response was to argue back. Now think about how the situation might have unfolded if you had paused in silence instead. By taking a moment to breathe and reflect, you might have been able to address the conflict more thoughtfully and find a resolution that benefits both parties. This approach aligns with the Buddhist principle of right speech, which emphasizes speaking with intention and mindfulness. In Buddhism, silence is often seen as a form of wisdom. It's not just the absence of noise, but a deliberate choice to create space for understanding and compassion. When faced with conflict, silence allows you to step back from the immediate heat of the moment and gain perspective. It's like standing on the shore of a stormy sea. By pausing, you give the waves a chance to settle and reveal the calm beneath. Practicing silence in conflict doesn't mean you're ignoring the problem or withdrawing from the conversation. Instead, it means choosing to respond thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. It's about using silence as a tool to transform your approach to difficult situations. When you pause and reflect, you can respond with more clarity and kindness, which can help de-escalate tensions and foster better communication. When you encounter conflict, try to embrace silence as a powerful ally. Instead of jumping into the fray with immediate reactions, take a moment to breathe deeply and center yourself. This pause can give you the time to consider your words and actions carefully, leading to more effective and harmonious resolutions. By incorporating silence into your conflict resolution strategies, you open the door to more meaningful interactions. Silence allows you to listen deeply to others, understand their perspectives, and respond in a way that promotes mutual respect and understanding. It's a practice that not only enhances your personal relationships, but also helps you grow as a mindful and compassionate individual. As you navigate through conflicts in your life, remember that silence is not a weakness but a strength. It's a way to cultivate inner peace and respond with greater wisdom. By embracing silence, you create a space for calm and thoughtful responses, turning conflicts into opportunities for growth and connection. In summary, silence in the face of conflict is a powerful practice that can help you handle challenging situations with greater ease and understanding. It provides a moment of clarity, allowing you to respond with intention rather than reaction. By integrating silence into your approach to conflict, you foster more harmonious interactions and contribute to a more peaceful and mindful life. The impact of silence on relationships. Imagine you are in the middle of a heated conversation. Words are flying back and forth. Tempers are rising, and misunderstandings are piling up. Now, think about how different the situation would be if you chose to remain silent for a moment. Instead of adding more words to the mix, you take a pause. This simple act of silence can change the entire dynamic of the conversation. But how does silence impact our relationships in such a profound way? Silence in relationships can be incredibly powerful. When you choose to be silent during a disagreement or a difficult conversation, you give yourself and the other person space to reflect. This pause allows emotions to settle and helps prevent things from escalating further. It creates room for both parties to think clearly, which can lead to more thoughtful and constructive communication. In this way, silence becomes a tool for harmony rather than conflict. Consider a time when a loved one was upset or frustrated. Instead of jumping in with your own opinions or solutions, you simply listened in silence. By doing so, you showed empathy and understanding. This kind of silence is not about shutting down communication, but about creating a space where the other person feels heard and valued. In many cases, people just need to express their feelings and be acknowledged. Your silence in these moments can be more supportive than any words you might say. Silence also helps to build trust in relationships. When you remain calm and composed, even in the face of conflict, it demonstrates that you are secure and in control of your emotions. This can reassure others that you are reliable and dependable, which strengthens the bond between you. By practicing silence, you show that you respect the other person's feelings and opinions, which fosters a deeper sense of mutual trust and understanding. Furthermore, silence can be a powerful way to manage your own reactions. In the heat of the moment, it's easy to say things you don't mean or to let your emotions dictate your words. By taking a moment of silence, you give yourself the opportunity to choose your responses more carefully. This not only helps to avoid saying things that might be regretted later, but also allows you to approach the situation with a clearer, calmer mindset. In relationships, silence can also be a way to convey love and affection without words. Sometimes, a comforting touch or a quiet presence can be more meaningful than spoken words. When you're fully present with someone, sharing moments of silence, it often strengthens the emotional connection between you. This kind of silence can be a profound way of expressing care and support, showing that you're there for the other person without needing to say anything. It's also important to recognize that silence doesn't always mean a lack of communication. In many relationships, silence can be a form of nonverbal communication. Understanding and interpreting these silent cues can be just as important as the words we use. By being attentive to the moments of quiet between conversations, you can gain insights into how others are feeling and what they might need from you. In essence, silence in relationships is not about avoiding communication, but about enhancing it. It provides a space for reflection, prevents unnecessary escalation, and fosters deeper connections. By embracing silence, you allow for more meaningful interactions and create an environment where both parties can engage with greater understanding and respect. So next time you find yourself in a challenging conversation or conflict, remember the power of silence. It can be a powerful ally in building stronger, more resilient relationships. By using silence wisely, you can navigate the complexities of human interaction with greater ease and empathy. Silence as a path to enlightenment. In the hustle and bustle of our daily lives, it's easy to get caught up in the noise and forget the power of silence. Imagine you're at a crowded party and everyone is talking at once. It's chaotic and overwhelming. Now, picture stepping into a quiet room, away from all the noise. Suddenly, you can hear your own thoughts more clearly, and you can reflect deeply without distractions. This contrast helps us understand how silence can guide us on a path to enlightenment. Silence isn't just the absence of noise. It's a space where we can connect with our inner selves and find deeper truths. In Buddhism, silence is a crucial aspect of meditation and self-discovery. It's in the quiet moments that we can start to see things more clearly, understand our true nature, and gain insights that are often hidden by the constant noise of our daily lives. When we embrace silence, we create a space for introspection. This means we take time to look within ourselves and reflect on our thoughts, feelings, and experiences. Without the constant chatter of the outside world, we can hear the subtle whispers of our own inner voice. This voice often carries profound insights and wisdom that we might miss when we're distracted. Through silence, we learn to listen to this inner voice and understand ourselves better. Think about a time when you were in a difficult situation and decided to take a moment of silence before responding. How did that silence affect your reaction? When we pause and embrace silence, we give ourselves the chance to respond with intention rather than reacting impulsively. This can lead to more thoughtful and compassionate interactions with others and ourselves. Silence also helps us cultivate mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment and aware of our thoughts and feelings without judgment. When we practice mindfulness in silence, we can observe our thoughts and emotions more clearly. This awareness allows us to understand our habitual reactions and patterns, helping us break free from negative cycles and find a more peaceful state of mind. In meditation, silence is used as a tool to calm the mind and deepen our understanding. During meditation, we focus on our breath or a specific thought, and the absence of external distractions helps us achieve a state of inner calm. This practice helps us connect with our deeper self and experience moments of clarity and enlightenment. Silence also plays a role in personal growth. It allows us to step away from the noise of our everyday lives and reflect on our experiences, goals, and aspirations. By regularly spending time in silence, we can gain valuable insights into our own strengths and areas for improvement. This self-awareness is a crucial part of personal development and helps us grow into our best selves. Moreover, silence can help us develop a sense of peace and contentment. In a world where we are constantly bombarded with information and stimuli, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and stressed. Taking time for silence helps us reset and find balance. It's like pressing a pause button on our busy lives, allowing us to recharge and approach our daily challenges with a clearer mind and a calmer heart. Incorporating silence into our daily routines doesn't have to be complicated. It can be as simple as taking a few moments each day to sit quietly, focus on your breath, and let go of the day's stress. You can also find silence in nature, such as during a walk in the park or sitting by a quiet stream. These moments of tranquility help us reconnect with ourselves and gain a sense of inner peace. Embracing silence as a path to enlightenment means recognizing its power to transform our lives. It helps us see beyond the surface of our thoughts and experiences and connect with a deeper sense of understanding and clarity. By practicing silence, we open ourselves to new insights and perspectives, leading us on a journey of self-discovery and personal growth. So, next time you find yourself overwhelmed by the noise of life, remember the power of silence. It's a simple yet profound practice that can guide you toward greater self-awareness, inner peace, and enlightenment. Embrace the quiet moments and let them lead you to a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. The transformative power of silent meditation. Have you ever noticed how your mind races with thoughts, especially when you're trying to find some peace? Imagine your thoughts are like leaves floating on a stream. When the stream is calm, the leaves drift smoothly. But when the water is choppy, the leaves swirl around chaotically. Silent meditation is like creating a serene pond in your mind, where your thoughts can settle peacefully. Silent meditation might seem like just sitting quietly, but it's much more than that. It's a practice where you create space in your mind, allowing your thoughts to come and go without being carried away by them. This space is where transformation happens. When you meditate silently, you're not trying to stop your thoughts. You're learning to observe them without getting entangled. Think of it like this. Imagine a busy street filled with honking cars and bustling people. Now picture yourself standing on the sidewalk, calmly watching everything without reacting. This is what silent meditation allows you to do with your thoughts. Instead of being overwhelmed by them, you observe them from a place of calm and clarity. Over time, this practice helps you respond to life's challenges with a clearer mind and a more peaceful heart. In Buddhism, silent meditation is often referred to as zazen, which means seated meditation. It's about sitting still, focusing on your breathing, and letting go of distractions. This simple act of sitting quietly and paying attention to your breath creates a space where insights and clarity can arise. It's like clearing the fog from a mirror so you can see your true reflection. When you sit in silence, you might find that your mind is full of noise and clutter at first. This is normal. The goal isn't to silence your thoughts completely, but to create a space where they can naturally settle. As you practice, you'll notice that the noise becomes less overwhelming, and you gain a clearer sense of what's truly important to you. This clarity helps you make better decisions and approach life with a calmer demeanor. Silent meditation can also reveal deep truths about yourself. In the quiet, you may confront fears, anxieties, and desires that you didn't realize were there. By facing these aspects of yourself without judgment, you start to understand them better and can let go of their grip on you. This process of self-discovery is crucial for personal growth and peace. The benefits of silent meditation extend beyond the practice itself. People who meditate regularly often report feeling more grounded, less reactive, and more in tune with their inner selves. They find that their relationships improve because they respond to others with greater empathy and understanding. Their overall sense of well-being increases because they're not constantly overwhelmed by the noise of their own thoughts. If you're new to silent meditation, start with just a few minutes a day. Find a quiet place where you can sit comfortably, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. When thoughts arise, gently bring your attention back to your breathing. Over time, you can increase the duration of your practice as you become more comfortable with the silence. Incorporating silent meditation into your daily routine doesn't require a lot of time or special equipment. It's a simple practice that can be done anywhere, whether you're at home, at work, or even during a brief pause in your day. The key is consistency and patience. Like any skill, meditation improves with regular practice. As you continue to explore the transformative power of silent meditation, you'll discover that it's more than just a technique. It's a way of being. It teaches you to approach life with a sense of calm and presence, even amidst the noise and distractions. By creating moments of stillness in your day, you cultivate a deeper connection with yourself and the world around you. Remember, the journey of silent meditation is a personal one. There's no right or wrong way to practice. What matters is that you find a way that works for you and helps you achieve a greater sense of peace and clarity. Embrace the practice with an open heart and mind, and you'll discover the profound impact it can have on your life. Silence and mindfulness. Walking the quiet path. Imagine you're walking through a beautiful forest, where the only sounds are the rustling leaves and the distant song of birds. The path before you is quiet and serene, inviting you to focus on each step you take. This peaceful walk is much like the practice of mindfulness, where silence plays a crucial role in deepening our awareness of the present moment. In the practice of mindfulness, silence is not just the absence of noise. It's a profound state of being that allows us to tune into our thoughts and feelings more clearly. When we're surrounded by constant noise and distractions, it's easy to lose touch with our inner selves. But in silence, we find a space to listen to our own thoughts and emotions without the interference of external stimuli. Walking the quiet path of mindfulness means embracing silence as a tool for deeper understanding. By quieting the noise around us, we give ourselves the opportunity to observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment. This practice helps us become more aware of our reactions and patterns, allowing us to respond with greater intention and clarity. Think about a time when you felt overwhelmed by a situation. If you had taken a moment of silence to reflect before reacting, how might your response have changed? This is where mindfulness and silence intersect. By pausing and embracing silence, we create a space to process our emotions and thoughts more effectively. This simple act of pausing can lead to more thoughtful and balanced responses in our interactions with others. In Buddhism, mindfulness is often taught through meditation practices that emphasize silence. These practices help us to cultivate a sense of inner peace and clarity by focusing on our breath and observing our thoughts without attachment. When we practice mindfulness in silence, we allow ourselves to connect more deeply with our inner selves, discovering insights and wisdom that are often obscured by the noise of daily life. Silence also plays a crucial role in reducing stress and anxiety. When our minds are cluttered with constant noise and distractions, it can be challenging to find peace and relaxation. By incorporating moments of silence into our daily routine, we can create a sanctuary for our minds to rest and rejuvenate. This practice helps us to manage stress more effectively and maintain a sense of calm in the midst of life's challenges. One effective way to practice mindfulness through silence is by setting aside specific times each day for quiet reflection. This could be as simple as sitting quietly for a few minutes each morning or evening, focusing on your breath and observing your thoughts. By making this practice a regular part of your routine, you can cultivate a deeper sense of awareness and presence in your daily life. Another approach is to find moments of silence throughout your day, such as during a walk or while waiting for an appointment. Use these opportunities to pause and tune into your surroundings, noticing the small details and sensations that you might otherwise overlook. These moments of mindful observation can enhance your overall sense of well-being and help you stay grounded in the present moment. In addition to its mental and emotional benefits, practicing mindfulness through silence can also improve your physical health. Studies have shown that mindfulness practices can lower blood pressure, reduce symptoms of chronic pain, and enhance overall well-being. By incorporating moments of silence into your daily life, you can support your body's natural ability to heal and maintain balance. Ultimately, walking the quiet path of mindfulness involves embracing silence as a powerful tool for self-discovery and growth. By creating spaces of silence in our lives, we allow ourselves to connect more deeply with our inner selves and gain a clearer perspective on our thoughts and emotions. This practice not only enhances our mental and emotional well-being, but also supports our overall health and vitality. As you continue to explore the practice of mindfulness, remember that silence is not something to be feared or avoided. Instead, See it as a valuable ally in your journey towards greater self-awareness and inner peace. By integrating moments of silence into your daily life, you can walk the quiet path with greater ease and discover the many ways in which silence can enrich your life. Embracing impermanence in personal growth. Life is like a flowing river, constantly moving, changing, and never staying the same. Have you ever noticed how seasons shift from winter to spring, bringing new life and colors each time? Just like the seasons, our lives and experiences are always in flux. Embracing this change, rather than resisting it, can be a profound path to personal growth and understanding. Impermanence is a fundamental concept in Buddhism. It teaches us that everything in life is transient. Our emotions, thoughts, and even our circumstances are always changing. Recognizing and accepting this can help us navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease and resilience. When we understand that nothing lasts forever, we can let go of our attachments and find peace in the present moment. Consider a time when you faced a challenging situation. At first, it might have felt overwhelming or never-ending. But as time passed, things changed, and what once seemed like a major obstacle became just another part of your story. This is the essence of impermanence. By acknowledging that challenges are temporary, we can approach them with a lighter heart and a more open mind. Embracing impermanence also means accepting that growth and change are natural parts of life. Just as a seed must undergo various stages before it becomes a full-grown plant, we too must evolve through different phases. Each stage of our journey has its own lessons and opportunities for growth. By accepting and embracing these changes, we allow ourselves to grow in ways we might not have imagined. When we resist change, we create unnecessary suffering for ourselves. Think of how a tree bends with the wind. It doesn't fight against the breeze. Instead, it moves with it, remaining strong and flexible. Similarly, when we accept impermanence, we can adapt to life's changes with grace and resilience. This flexibility allows us to grow and thrive, even when faced with unexpected challenges. Practicing mindfulness can help us embrace impermanence. By staying present and observing our thoughts and feelings without clinging to them, we can learn to appreciate the flow of life. Each moment is unique and fleeting, and by being mindful, we can fully experience and savor each one without getting caught up in the desire for things to remain the same. In our personal growth journey, it's important to remember that every experience, whether joyful or painful, is temporary. This understanding can help us maintain perspective and not become overly attached to any single moment. Instead, we can approach each experience with openness and curiosity, seeing it as a valuable part of our journey. By accepting impermanence, we can also develop greater empathy and compassion. When we recognize that everyone is navigating their own changes and challenges, we can approach others with more understanding and kindness. This awareness helps us build stronger, more supportive relationships and fosters a sense of connectedness with those around us. Embracing impermanence is not about resigning ourselves to passivity, but rather about engaging with life more fully. It encourages us to be proactive in our growth and development, knowing that change is an inherent part of the process. By accepting and adapting to these changes, we can make the most of each moment and continue to evolve in meaningful ways. As we move forward, let's keep in mind that impermanence is a natural part of life's rhythm. By embracing this concept, we can find peace in the ever-changing flow of our experiences and continue to grow and thrive in ways that align with our deepest values and aspirations. Conclusion: the lasting benefits of silence in daily life. As we reach the end of our journey together, it's time to reflect on the profound impact that silence can have on our daily lives. You've learned how silence is not just an absence of noise, but a powerful tool for self-discovery, peace, and clarity. Let's explore how the practice of silence can continue to benefit you long after this video ends. Imagine starting your day with a moment of silence. Before jumping into the hustle and bustle, you take a few minutes to simply sit quietly, letting the stillness settle over you. How does this quiet start affect the rest of your day? This small practice can set a positive tone, helping you approach challenges with a calm and clear mind. It's like laying a strong foundation for your day, making it easier to handle whatever comes your way. Throughout the day, you can find moments to embrace silence. Whether it's during a hectic meeting, a stressful commute, or even just when you're eating lunch. Taking a brief pause to reconnect with that inner silence can help you remain grounded. It allows you to respond to situations more thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. By incorporating these moments of silence, you can maintain a sense of peace and control, no matter how busy or chaotic your day becomes. Silence also helps in strengthening your relationships. When you listen to others without immediately jumping in with your own thoughts or responses, you create a space for deeper understanding and connection. Silence can be a way to truly hear what someone is saying, beyond the words. This kind of listening can enhance your interactions, making them more meaningful and compassionate. In moments of conflict, silence can be a powerful ally. Instead of escalating an argument or responding out of anger, choosing to stay silent can diffuse tension and give you time to reflect. This pause allows you to approach the situation with a clearer perspective, often leading to more constructive and harmonious resolutions. Silence also fosters personal growth. By regularly taking time to sit in stillness, you create a space for self-reflection. This practice helps you to understand your thoughts and emotions better, leading to greater self-awareness and emotional resilience. Over time, this can lead to a profound transformation in how you relate to yourself and others. Incorporating silence into your daily routine doesn't have to be complicated. Start with simple practices like mindful breathing, silent walks, or brief moments of quiet reflection. Gradually, you'll find that these practices become a natural part of your life, enriching your experiences and interactions. The beauty of silence lies in its simplicity and effectiveness. It doesn't require special skills or tools, just a willingness to embrace and practice it. As you continue to explore and integrate silence into your life, you may find that its benefits extend beyond the immediate moments of calm, leading to lasting changes in your overall well-being. Thank you for joining us on this journey to discover the power of silence. If you found this series valuable, we'd love to hear from you. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to Wisdom Woven to stay updated with more insights and practices that can enrich your life. Your support helps us continue to bring meaningful content to you and others seeking wisdom and peace.